Welcome to Grapes and Debates, a podcast where we'll uncork some incredible wine and debate varietals of issues within the restaurant industry, one glass at a time. And now, your hosts and owners of SoNapa Grille.
Grapes and Debates.
Here we are again.
We are, and we have lots of grapes.
I see that. You got something lined up here. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I thought we'd try something really neat. For those people who can't see us, we are going to blind taste 3 different Red Zinfandels.
Okay.
And do you know why I chose Red Zinfandels?
I don't. Enlighten me.
Because I think it's the best wine to pair with barbecue.
Okay.
Okay?
Love barbecue.
And with our Korean ribs, it's a type of barbecue. It's our #1 selling appetizer.
They're good.
They're good. And so
Damn good.
they're really good.
They're great.
Yes.
And I just thought it would be cool to drink some Red Zinfandels.
Yeah, and I don't drink a ton of Zin, but I love it.
Yeah.
So, Grapes and Debates.
Grapes
Here
and
we are
Debates.
again.
Yeah.
This guy, Adam Barringer.
Founder, SoNapa Grille, business partner, Joe Bates.
And
We have
very special guest.
Charley Barley back. Is it the 4th or 5th time?
Sure.
I forget.
Wow. Good.
3rd, 4th.
Yeah. And our business partner, Chris, is running a few minutes behind, but he will be here.
Yeah, he'll join us.
He'll join us. We got his seat nice and warm. Got the glasses set up for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel that little heat in the air today, starting to warm up here.
It is starting to warm.
Central
I think we
Florida.
hit, did we get almost
Did we get to 90 today?
80 plus, 82?
Yes. It's here.
It was beautiful.
Coming.
Yeah,
It's
beautiful.
knocking on the door.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel it.
I see you brought your stage glass.
I did, yeah.
What, is that a 12-ounce pour?
Yeah, well, I couldn't, I just didn't see exactly where the line was.
It's an unetched glass.
Yeah, so
The line is at the very top.
it's just I'm not. Who counts?
Right.
Who counts?
Who counts?
Right? Yeah.
All right. Well, if you look at the tasting mat that we have in front of us, there's
Mm-hmm.
1, there's 2, and there's 3. So let's go ahead. Charlie, you start with 1.
Okay.
Fill up your 1.
Charlie.
Thank you.
Well, don't fill it up. Obviously,
Yeah.
we got to, just enough to taste. They're beautiful.
Look at that. I'm in.
You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
And I'm in. Let's
One.
fill this up.
All right. Go ahead. Start with 2.
Well, this is not a grape that I'm super familiar with. I mean, I know about Zinfandel, but I don't drink it that much.
So we have 2 of these Zinfandels. I happen to know the brands of each one of them. 2 of the Zinfandels are from Sonoma, and one of them is from Napa.
Switch. I poured it in 3.
Yep. Charlie,
Yep.
you fucked
I got
up.
it. No problem.
All right, that is 2,
Okay.
as you can see,
This is why we label stuff.
and I've got
Yep.
3.
There it is. So that's why you don't let the dyslexic guy start off first, man.
Right.
Yeah. Now it's really a blind tasting.
Yes.
I think we've got it.
I think we do.
All right.
So I'm just going to let you know the 3 brands of wine that we have.
Okay.
And I don't know where these are.
Oh, you don't know. You know the 3 brands.
I
but
know
you
the
don't
3
what's
brands.
1, 2, or 3.
But I'm correct.
Okay.
And so I'm going to let you in. Yep. Our stage helper today.
Okay.
Helped blind taste us. So one of them is Alexander Valley Vineyards Sin Zin.
Okay. Yep.
The other is Seghesio Red Zinfandel.
Okay.
Seghesio.
Yes, they're known for their red
That's what
Zins.
they do.
That's one thing they're
Where
really
are they
known
out
for.
of? Or where-
Sonoma.
Sonoma, okay.
And then we have Oakville Winery, which is owned by Ghost Block, and that is
Oh, we got some heavyweights
in
here.
Oakville.
We got some heavyweights.
We have heavyweights.
I like it.
So let's go ahead and start with wine number 1.
All right. Nice red color.
Yep. Deep.
Young wine.
Ooh.
Good.
And why do you say it's a young wine? What's the telltale sign?
So an older wine would typically start to have a little maybe brick color or amber color around
Listen
the edges.
to you. Correct.
So this is a younger wine, which most of the wines we drink are on the show are
Pretty much.
younger wines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wines don't last long in your house.
They
They don't.
they last a long
Oh,
time
when
in
was
your
this
house.
wine put out? February.
It's called research
The
done
vintage
daily.
is February.
So no, that was so the 5 S's of tasting wine.
Mm-hmm.
The first one was sight, and then swirl,
Get a little air into the glass.
smell.
I
Pick
got
up a
to tell
little-
you, the pollen has been messing with me lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my smeller.
I'm picking up a little heat though,
It's
so
about
this is
a
telling me
7.
that it's high in alcohol.
Okay.
And then sip, and then savor.
I'm picking up that heat a little bit. And
Yeah.
Is Zen typically a little higher in
Usually,
alcohol
yeah.
than a Cab or a
Yep.
Merlot?
Yep.
I'm picking up that heat at the end. It's good fruit, though. I think maybe a little bit cooler in temperature would also be helpful.
Okay.
It's a little warm for me in the glass.
Wow. Well, that's because you're right next to it is an ice cold Eos Pinot Grigio. All right.
That's really like, you know what, pickled ginger in sushi. You kind of eat it between your salmon and your
Yeah.
tuna. It's as a palate cleanser.
Sure.
I mean, this is really my
Palate cleanser.
this is really my pickled ginger.
Oh, you picked.
This is my palate cleanser. Between
Oh.
yeah. So
You know what my palate cleanser is?
I don't tell us.
Korean ribs.
I might cleanse my palate with those guys here.
I'm
today.
like, hey, let's get an appetizer in between a course. How about some ribs?
Charlie, just go ahead and drink that entire.
I just
Yeah.
came from work.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we put you right back to work.
Yeah.
All right, number 2.
Okay. Number 2. Very similar on the color structure, if you will.
Yeah.
Right. Also young. That's really bright, vibrant fruit.
And neither one of them is as deep and rich as a big Cab to me. They're a little lighter.
Right.
A little lighter bodied.
Ooh. I guess that's a little bit jammier.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
going to say a little sweeter, but yes.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
Jammier.
jammier on the front side.
I would say
And I'm not getting that heat on the back end. That
no.
was.
That's nice.
I don't know what that's indicative of.
I don't know, but go in for a
But-
second sip.
Yeah. The finish.
It's more balanced. It makes me believe that might be a little more elevated
That
bottle. Yes.
with the Korean
It
rib,
seems a little more balanced as well.
right?
Yeah. This actually had a little bit of spice at the back end.
did.
And this might cut through that little bit of spice in the Korean rib. All
Sure.
right, 3. Shall we?
Shall we?
Similar color.
Talk to me.
Maybe even a little lighter bodied. I can almost read the wording through it.
I don't know.
Yeah?
Well, it's a little less in the glass at this point.
True. True. What do you think? See, I forgot to cleanse my palate.
Oh, you forgot to.
I think it's almost in between the 1 and the 2.
Agreed.
It's like a nice balance because I'm still getting the spice. It's a little bit sweeter than the 1, but it's not quite as sweet as the 2.
I agree with that.
And the 2 finish kind of disappears, and this one stays a little bit longer. And you really felt almost like a currant or a black pepper finish with this one, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I got the peppery finish on 1.
You almost have to go back through and revisit them each again. Not in your case.
Oops, I did it again.
1 is drinking better now.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, after having the first 2.
Yeah.
It's opened up in the glass maybe a little bit. You know, I don't know if that's spice on the back end or just actually a little bit of heavier tannin on the back
Yeah.
end of 1.
I'm getting a little spice.
All good.
All good.
All good. A little different. These are a little softer, if you
Okay.
will. This one's a little punchier, a little grippier,
Okay.
if you will. So I can't make a guess, though, as to which one is which.
I'm going to go my favorite.
All right, yeah, pick your favorite.
I think after having all of them, it's very difficult to say.
Man.
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
I'm going the opposite.
Okay.
Exact opposite.
I'm going 3-2-1.
Me too.
Okay.
This one
All right.
is the most balanced to me.
Really?
This one's a little sweet up front. This one's a little hot or peppery in the back. 3's the most balanced. For me, I'm going 3-2-1. Now, what bottle each one is?
No idea.
No idea. I'm going to guess 1 is the Sin Zin.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to find out. Technical help?
And I'll go.
Let's get the bottles over here.
I'll go. My favorite
Drum
3
roll.
is the Oakville.
Okay.
Seghesio. Oakville.
Oh, is in order?
Nope.
Oh,
All right.
So
What do we got?
1 is Oakville,
Okay.
2 and 3 is the.
so you guys
I was
went
complete-
Sin Zin, Seghesio, Oakville, and I chose Oakville, Seghesio, Sin Zin.
Interesting.
And in order of price, it's probably 1, 2, 3, right?
Oakville, being from Napa, is probably a little bit more expensive. Seghesio would be next, and then Sin Zin. So these are very similar in price.
Okay.
Sonoma County, and this is Oakville, Napa, and I believe estate grown.
Premier region.
Right. So
And Oakville is number 1.
Oakville is number 1.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know the styles, and they are all drinking great. My favorite. And I can't tell you the last time I had Sin Zin.
Right.
Yeah. It's a fantastic bottle and reasonably priced.
It is.
Yeah. Not
It
only
is.
on our menu, but you can find it in a few retailers
Yeah.
around town. So.
What
Wow,
would
that
you?
was neat.
Okay, so again, I would personally pair this with, I mean, the Sin Zin, the Seghesio, the Oakville. I would pair it with
Zin and barbecue are
Yeah.
classic
right.
combination.
And
right?
since you and Charlie both picked Sin Zin
Yes.
as your favorites,
Okay.
you did.
Yep.
So
I did.
yeah, all we need our members to do that have watched this, they just go in
Go in.
and they just say, what's a code word?
Sinner. Say, I'm a sinner.
I'm a sinner. I'm here to sin. I'm
okay,
here
yeah,
to sin.
I'm here
Some
to
people
sin.
might not be comfortable with
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Code word.
Yeah,
I'm
code word.
here to sin.
And what
I'm
am I-
here
I'm here
to
to
sin.
I'm here to give Zen.
I'm here to sin.
I'm here to
That's
sin.
it. You get
Listen, get close.
a complimentary
Sin.
glass.
Charlie Barley.
A complimentary glass, and that would go good with the Korean ribs.
Yeah,
And-
or
and
if you get there early enough for happy hour, those barbacoa tacos.
barbacoa
I could
tacos.
see that.
Love that.
Or
Yeah.
even the flatbread, the names with the Chipotle pesto.
You know what? It would go
Little
good
spice?
with that.
Yeah.
It would go the Santa Rosa.
Thank you. Thank
Sure.
you. Yeah.
But for Member Monday, Member Monday,
yes,
Sin Zin, you just got to say,
I'm here to sin.
I'm here to sin. And if you're a member, every member is going to get Korean ribs.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Can't beat it.
No, you can't beat it.
Make Mondays fun again. There you go.
Yeah.
Make Monday.
Make Monday fun again. TGIM. Thank
TG.
God it's Monday.
No one
at
said fun.
SoNapa.
Well,
Let's
at-
go.
At SoNapa.
At
they do.
SoNapa.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that was fun tasting.
It was a fun tasting. And
What
it's not
else is
too
going
often
on?
that we get a chance to do 3 Zinfandels.
Let's do it again. I'm ready now.
Well, here.
Thank you.
Revisit. That's number.
yes.
That's number 3.
Yes. This is it.
Oh, that's number
Yeah.
3. That was your favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get after it.
I am.
Yeah. You're here to sin.
I am.
All my friends at Ghost Block noticed how I chose Oakville.
If you'd like to contact us about a sponsorship, just
There we go.
DM me in the comments. Is that what the kids say? Is that what the kids say? DM me.
Okay, so the topic to debate right now,
Okay.
we are in the hospitality industry, and are front of house staff, servers, bartenders. They provide for their families, they provide for themselves by making tips, right? Even our hostesses doing to-go food.
Yep.
They get tips on to-go food. But I see tipping everywhere. That it hasn't gone too far.
Shame tipping.
You know what? You call it shame tipping?
Shame tipping.
Yeah.
Like
So-
you were saying before, when they turn the screen to you and you're sitting there in line
Yeah.
at Chipotle,
Yeah. What?
and you know they messed up your order,
Right.
and you're like, I just got to get out of this line. I'm trying to get the thing. The tap thing won't work right. You're just shoving it in. Yes, do it. Yes. I will go. I'm actually tipping so I can leave faster.
Right?
Yeah, shame tipping.
Yeah. I saw a video.
It was
It was
hilarious.
funny. I don't know if it's the same one, but
You sent it to me.
Oh, of the pilot. No, this was somebody getting off the plane and saying goodbye to the pilot, and the pilot turns around with a
Yes.
screen and said, 10%, 20%, 15% for the pilot. Like everybody is
I know.
tipping. Everybody.
Yeah. And what's difficult as an operator is that, yes, we want people to tip, but everyone's paying with credit cards now. And so, I mean, I know that every single business has to pay the 2.8 or 3% processing fees, but I go to Bagel Barn. It's a dude cooking a bagel, and I almost feel guilty. Like, no, you didn't do anything other than your job,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Do you think that it should be more like European style, where it's a flat rate and there's no gratuity? Some restaurateurs and people are talking about that.
No, I don't
Yeah,
like that at all.
No? Okay.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
I don't. And I think that culturally it wouldn't work here in the
Right.
States. We couldn't make that switch. But do you have to tip everybody? I think that's, when you go to a Chipotle, when you go to Starbucks.
When you go to
flip
Tire Kingdom, like as soon as, okay, thanks, you just rotated my tires.
Right.
But isn't that what I just paid for here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Wait, do they do it at Tire King?
No,
Oh,
I'm throwing that out there. You're gonna see a tip screen on the Publix.
Well, listen.
Put in your phone number and
You give me a tip screen for the Publix Deli. Shout out Publix Deli. They do deserve it. I would tip to Publix Deli.
Well-
and I would always and do tip Mondo Lease. Love that sub. Love that sub.
I mean, I guess anybody can ask for it too.
No, of
Yeah,
course,
right?
it's their job.
It's
Listen,
up to you.
and my question to you guys as restaurant owners,
right.
do you think that that's almost a way for some of these businesses to make it so they're to supplement the how much these people are making on purpose?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we go through the car wash and there's a tip jar at the end. These guys are doing their jobs, but maybe they can pay less of an hourly wage.
Yeah.
If they call them tipped employees, and,
Oh, I don't know.
as long as they
Yeah.
meet the minimum between hourly wage and tips.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have that business model.
Yeah.
But it's just curious because you definitely see it wherever you go. Yes, you go through the car wash. I mean,
Yeah, there's a tip jar at the end.
yeah. Or you could, the screen.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the pendulum has gone too far that way.
Okay.
Because I know that when I go to your restaurant or nice restaurant, I enjoy and pretty much tip standard, 30%, right off the bat. Now that you're tipping everywhere, you're like, wait a minute, I really want to save this money to these professionals
Right?
to do that, as opposed to going, man, I'm actually going to have to be self-conscious now. Like it's getting out of control that I don't want to have to think about it. I want to go to a nice restaurant. I want to take
Right.
care of my servers. I want to take care of my bartenders and hostesses and put that money down and not think of it. But then you start thinking of all the other places where you're dropping fives and tens
Sure.
and fives and tens.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, maybe it's time for me now to start actually calculating instead of going, okay, it's $100, throw at least 30 on it.
Right.
Right.
Okay, let me ask you now, because you guys were just talking about this. I would normally not bring this up, but talking about how Charlie was high and tight with his haircut, and you
Yeah.
going to
Mine stayed the same.
Sports clips, did you mention?
Yeah, I got a Sport Clips. Yeah.
Sport
I like
Clips.
it. Hot Towel,
Okay.
ESPN.
Do you tip?
They do the. I do.
What do you tip?
Probably 20%, even on the haircut.
Is that
But
so-
there's for me that's a service. They're interacting with you. They're engaging me.
Right, okay.
You know, where are you from? Did you grow up here? And
Yeah, and they don't nick your ear.
and getting my hair cut right, and so
Is it hard to get it wrong? I'm just asking.
not really. No.
Okay.
Just, hey, a 1.5 all the way around. And
Charlie?
leave me 4 hairs up here, please. That's
I gotta
that's about
tell you,
it.
it's unbelievable.
That's about it.
I've spent more money as a bald guy getting haircuts
Right,
now
right.
than when I had hair. It's just so
Yeah.
messed up. Yes, I do tip, okay? Because it's hard to make this look good, and they're trying to help me out, man.
Yeah.
All right, you know, and it's good, but
Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
so what is it? What is like?
I don't
what
even want
does
to talk
it-
about it.
What does
now,
it
this is
consist
shade-
of?
Listen,
What does it consist? I mean, I got to know.
they shave up the. Listen, the last we got a wonderful girl that's been cutting my hair forever here in town, and then another place that we just found when I was at my buddy's wedding. The last place I went to was pretty cool because it's like these big biker dudes, and they had the old school hot foam. They did the straight razor shave. They did the towels. They trimmed everything up. And you know they had bourbon.
Oh.
Like they had a whole. You just went
Okay.
up, poured yourself a glass. There's 4 degenerates in me drinking at 9:30 in the morning. We might have had 2.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't hate that.
on a Saturday.
It was Friday. The wedding was for Friday.
That was right before work.
That's right.
Tuesday.
The other part, the
Tuesday
embarrassing
morning.
part that actually is good, but since we're just throwing it out there live, is that they did the wax.
On
I'm so happy you fools weren't there to take pictures of this. Okay, just full on like a little rhinoceros. No.
no thanks.
Oh no! Listen.
Okay,
give me
did
the
you
little-
tip?
Okay, you can't.
Did you
yes,
tip for
yes,
that?
I tipped. I tipped.
You tip your haircut
I
person.
did. Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I over tip.
Yeah.
I go to Curly's,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter who cuts my hair.
Right.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
don't know, I
the
feel
guy
like-
with the best hair pays the. This is messed up. Man.
Yeah.
It's an inverse curve.
Did you
Yeah.
What
like
the
that?
hell? Yeah, I was like, here it comes. You know, freaking look at this guy, man, doing freaking Pantene commercials over here, and we're paying the
I went
triple
the
on the
other day
haircut.
and got a sandwich and a soup at a local bread place.
Oh
And
God,
The
Panera
dudes
Bread?
leaned over. I can neither confirm nor
$75
deny.
for 2 ounces of protein.
Yeah.
The dudes leaned on the POS system,
Okay.
right? Hat backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, I took my order, and then I go get it down there.
Right.
I get my own drink,
Yeah.
right? And spins the thing around, 10, 15, 20.
Would you tip?
Neither of those.
Good.
Yeah.
Did you get
But
your
I did leave
Fuji apple?
something
Okay.
because it's the guilt.
The shame. No, listen,
it's the shame.
But you're like, no, I am not getting.
But there was zero service.
No.
Zero service.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you got a Fuji apple.
I
You got a Fuji apple,
No, I got a
right?
Turkey Bravo.
You got, oh,
Turkey
okay.
Bravo.
Fuji apple.
Don't they give out Fuji apples there or something?
Oh yeah. You get your choice if you get.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get your side. It could be a piece of bread. It could be a Fuji apple.
Well, it's definitely not any protein.
That's an option? Yeah. A Fuji apple?
Yes.
There's probably tariffs on that apple now.
Oh yeah. If it's from Fuji.
Is it from Fuji?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
I don't know.
if it's, you know what, you can get some of those Macintosh apples
All right, just get a
from
Washington
Canada.
apple.
Those are expensive now,
Oh, okay.
25% more.
Yeah, all right.
Avocados coming in from Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't
Wait, how do we
don't
get-
turn this sideways.
How-
Don't turn this sideways.
No,
so
how did we get-
tipping gratuity? Yeah, the pendulum has swung too far the other way.
I just want to say this. Tip in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, well, or go back over the bridge.
Everywhere you go.
Yes.
But on the converse side of that,
Okay.
inverse, on the flip side of that, gratuity should be relative to the service.
Right.
And if you get poor service somewhere, the gratuity should reflect that. It's not automatic. And I see people in our industry expecting 20+%, and anything less is a
snub.
a snub when they may think they get great service. So there's an art to service.
Yeah.
There's an art to
Let
hospitality.
me ask you this, since we're talking about it, have you gone somewhere and the service was so bad, you just decided not to tip or to tip less than 10%, less than 5%?
I've never not tipped, and I would say maybe 10 or 15%, and just said I'm just not coming back, or I'm not getting that or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More of a karma thing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I got a question for you on tipping.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys track the tips of your servers?
Well, it's not that we track the tips of
But
our
you can
servers,
see
but
it.
via our payroll, we have to
So you know your top servers on tips?
100%.
Do you benchmark or talk to your other servers about benchmarking and try to see what they're doing different
That's an interesting.
to model that?
No, we don't.
All right.
Well, sharing someone's income is
No, I
No,
don't
I
mean
don't mean
sharing.
that.
but you can say, hey,
I'm saying,
here are
like,
our
oh my
top
God, it's
like,
performers.
yeah.
Here's Thomas,
Tom.
and he's at 26%
Love you,
every
Thomas.
time.
Go Dogs.
Kara, she's at, her and
Right.
Ruth and Ashley and Victoria and Colton.
But
Right. No, you got to. Well, listen, you're that's a whole other
Alicia,
conversation
Molly,
of
Shay- I mean,
your
yeah,
retention
yeah.
rate is as far as other places is awesome, right? It's nice to walk into your place and that cheers feeling of knowing the staff and,
Right.
and feeling a part of it is definitely
That's because
wonderful.
your picture is up on the wall in 2 restaurants. You walk in and you are a celebrity, and nobody. I mean, people are like, there's the dude. There's the guy by the bathroom.
Stop. There's the guy. Here's the creeper at the bathroom. That's
I thought
great.
it was a picture of me at first. Like, we're not, we could be a
But
separate.
it is. When they ask me who that is, I go, that's Joe
Yeah,
Bates.
yeah, that guy, that good looking guy.
Super clips.
Yeah, super cut.
Supercuts.
Super cuts. Sorry.
Cuts.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry about
sport
that.
clips.
Sports.
Okay.
Super clips.
You got it.
Sport cuts.
That's it.
Yeah.
But seriously, benchmarking the you have a data set, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
we're into
No, that's a
that.
great- that's,
and just getting their perspective with their teammates.
Yeah.
On
I like
what
that.
Do what do you think? Is this
Yeah.
a scalable thing? Is this
Yeah.
Yep.
That's nice. I just revisited Sin Zin,
Well, give me your number one.
and I got to
Give
tell
me your-
you, I'm really enjoying the Oakville. It's opened up.
Give me the Oakville.
Yeah. Try the number one.
I was a little bit parched,
Yeah, you just crushed that.
Oops. Yeah, usually they let's say give me a couple libations. So if I sound like I'm speaking more now, it's starting to work.
Well, again, when I first had number one, I felt it was tight. I felt it was spicy. And then I had number two, and I really enjoyed number two. I thought I was going to like number two the most. And then I had number three. And then when I went back to number one,
It's definitely no, that's totally different.
Yeah.
I think so. Try it again.
here, this is yours too. You're cutting in on
No,
my
I moved it.
You're
I'm
cutting in on
your
my real estate. Do you even know what numbers they
I
are
do.
now?
This is one. I pulled it through. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
these
what
guys
you're
went on
doing.
the outside. They
Okay.
ran deep.
Freaking good.
Yeah, it's softened on the back end a little bit. It's not
a lot.
it's-
But
it's
no,
not
it's
that-
softened a lot.
But
now.
now,
right?
also go back and try number two and see what.
Oh boy.
Here. Just see how much softer and kind of jammier number two is now compared to number one.
That's silk right there.
Number 2 is the Seghesio.
Yeah,
That's some red satin right
We've
there.
had that
buddy.
on the menu for a long time.
we have.
Yeah, it's a staple.
It was a staple.
Was a staple.
Yeah.
So Lodi is kind of the center of the universe for
For red.
Old Vine,
Yeah.
Sins.
Yeah. Yeah, look at you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but White Zinfandel kind of saved the Zinfandel grape in California. It was being ripped up everywhere. They couldn't do much with it.
I don't really
it
know
wasn't
the history of
sellable,
it,
and
but yes.
somebody decided to, same grape,
It's
make white Zinfandel out of it, a sweet pink
Sutter
wine.
home.
Sutter home. And all of a sudden, Zinfandel is back in vogue.
Sure.
And a lot of those old vine, gnarly branches that were still out there are still out there because of white Zin in the late 80s and into the 90s.
I'd even say before that, maybe your very late 70s, early 80s.
So, I think the resurgence of Zin has probably Sutter home to think, and white Zin.
Sure. Okay, so now you revisited. Is it still the same? Are you still sticking with your original?
I will tell you this.
Give me my 3.
They are. It's harder to discern now between them. One has softened and become a little more balanced for me. I don't know if I'm going to flip all the way because it was my third.
You don't have to flip, but isn't interesting as these have
it
now
is. We talk
opened
about
up.
that, kind of a lot
Yeah.
as we sit here and.
Fun.
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm
I'll
thinking
tell
now
you what,
maybe
3 more glasses, we can flip the numbers again.
Yeah,
You never know.
At that point, it doesn't matter.
It's like string theory, but with wine. I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah.
No, 3 good choices.
3 good choices. They're all excellent, and you just have to come by the restaurant on Monday. Say,
Yeah.
I'm here to
I'm here to
Zin.
Zen.
Oh, I'm here to Zin.
I'm here to Zen.
You got to just get close. Get in the ballpark.
Yeah.
I'm here to Zin.
TGIM.
We're,
Wine and ribs. Turn that frown upside down.
There you go.
So, members, come in Monday. I'm here to Zen. Get a complimentary glass of the Sin Zin.
Of the Sin Zin.
That's for all members.
No, if they listen to this podcast and they know the code word.
Okay, the code word is I'm here to Zen.
I'm here to Zin.
Okay.
So it's not I'm here to sin.
I'm here to Zen.
I'm here to Zin.
Yeah.
I love it.
We don't want to make people say they're here to sin.
You're right.
Yeah. We've got some
Sin.
God-fearing
Zin.
guests out there. They might not want to come in and sin.
Well, you don't mean it literally like that. That's the name of the damn wine.
It is Sin Zin.
Okay.
He's got to keep drilling.
No,
he's got to keep drilling down.
He's got to be so politically correct over here.
You got to go.
There's so much starch in that shirt.
Drilling Joe.
It is. It is a little crispy.
Oh, yeah.
It is a little crispy. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here to Zin.
I'm here to Zen with Korean ribs.
Well, the Korean ribs it's going to be,
Remember, Monday is Korean ribs.
because it's our number one appetizer.
Secret code word is I'm here to Zen.
Yes.
I
I
got
mean,
it.
just think how good the French fries are going to be with the ribs and the wine and the Zen. Delicious.
There you go. I wasn't going to give.
Delicious.
I wasn't
You
going to
wanna
give
go
fries
fries?
with it. We're going to go fryless.
It's a sample
It's-
of our Korean ribs.
But no, now we got okay. No, I guess we're doing fries
With a French fry garnish.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, I do it like it's like,
Ixnay on the inch fray, I fray.
Okay.
Arlie Che.
Okay. Man, I just thought ribs, fries, and wine.
Dad, come in and get everything. Come on.
You know,
I don't give a
you're just happy I didn't mention the soup of the day.
All right.
Charlie, cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And
Cheers.
if you like the show, just leave us a.
And if you don't like it,
just leave us a tip.
hashtag 20%.
Yeah.
Hashtag 20%.
Hashtag
DM us and-
25.
Just throwing out love there for
30.
free.
Yeah.
Just throwing the love out for free right now. Reach out. Get it. Ribs, wine, and French fries. Let's do it.
Woo!
Until next time.
Taste toast together.